I'm with Steve Pitt, assistant manager, and John White, captain of Braintree. Very enjoyable but a difficult afternoon. There we go.
I think John can start, can't he?
Yeah, I mean, we knew it was going to be a tough game. It always is. There's no easy games in this league. So we knew what was coming at us. We prepped well for it as well as we could, all things considered, with the weather that's been around this week. It's been tough. But I think we just showed today how far we've come in such a short space of time, and the amount of character shown. It just shows we never give up. We never know when we're beaten, which is something that's quite hard to find. So when you do find it, you've got to keep hold of it as much as possible and keep pushing.
A bit unlucky to go 1-0 down just before half time. I know it's a bit of a talking point, Steve.
Well, I've got to be honest with you. It's one of the strangest situations that I've ever been involved in non-league football, in the sense that everybody to a man was aware that the lad was a yard offside, but the linesman said he was blinded by the sunlight and therefore decided that he couldn't make a decision. And I'm not really sure what you can make of that, really. I don't know quite how that works, but I think the flip side of it is that although I felt we were the better side without really offering too much penetration going forward first half, 0-0 would have been a comfortable reflection on the first half, and to concede that goal so late in the half and go in, the game turns on its head on a decision like that, and we go in 1-0 down. We laid down a challenge to the boys at half time. We've got a very proud record, particularly at home this season. I think it's 15 unbeaten now, including today. And we said to the boys, at the end of the day, this is what's at stake. The home record's at stake. Are we prepared to put our bodies on the line? Are we prepared to go the extra yard? Are we prepared to press better, be better going forward, better decision making, more comfortable on the ball, and turn this round? And you saw the outcome.
Great equaliser from you, Mr. White. Talk us through it.
Yes, I think it's one of those things that happens every now and again. I mean, I think it's more instinctive than anything, because that's not my normal area of expertise. So I think it's one of those. If I'd had more time to think about it, it wouldn't have happened. So it was just, ball came out to me towards the edge of the box, just a little touch over the top of someone who came at me, and then just swung the swinger at it. And fortunately enough, it went into the bottom corner, and that just got us going again. It got us going with that extra pressure, and like Steve will say later on, the subs coming on as well, they made a huge impact, and they pushed us further up the pitch and made us that bit more threatening going forwards and more dangerous. So that helped massively as well.
The drive and the determination from the boys, I thought, was top draw, and then Barris pops up and gets the winning goal with about 3 minutes into injury time.
Yeah, I think that on balance, even from a neutral's point of view, you'd have to say that we deserved it. We were the only side that were looking to press and win the game, particularly after John's fantastic strike to level us up. And yeah, I thought it was a fair reflection on the game, albeit that the winner came so late. And I think, particularly based on our second half performance, we thoroughly deserved it. And the situation we're in at the moment, and we're down to 14 fit players again. We've been trying desperately all week to recruit, but like anything else, without using cliches, players that come into this football club have not only got to buy into what we do, but they've got to be better than what we've got, and they've got to work with the confines of the budget that we work with. So it's been pretty hard and pretty tough. We think that we've probably got one over the line coming in next week at least, and we'll look to build on that, because clearly with the amount of games that we've got coming up, I think we've got 20 league games left and at least one Essex Senior Cup game left. We haven't got enough strength in depth, but as Johnny just said, credit to the players that came on the pitch. I thought Benton was excellent. Particularly as we asked him to play in a role initially that was out of his comfort zone, and we had square pegs in round holes because of the fact that we only had 14 fit players. But I thought he was excellent, and when we changed it to 4-4-2 after the equaliser, because we were desperate to go and get the winner, I thought he got even better. So comfortable on the ball, so good technically, excellent. I thought Elfie Matthews gave us something different when he came on up top. Very, very unfortunate not to score. And I thought Joe Bochi, particularly the way he carries the ball and his physicality and what have you going forward, I thought it was excellent. So it's a team game, and at the end of the day, once again, like Eastleigh last week where we didn't get our rewards, and undeservedly so, I thought we got our rewards today. And the pleasing thing is that, you know, everybody played a part, from 1 to 14, and that's, you know, just I hope it's a reflection on what we've got at this football club and where we are, and hopefully how we can move forward.
Just one last question, the double save from Simmer, do you think that was a turning point in the game?
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. To concede under such bizarre circumstances on the stroke of half time, and then, you know, give up that chance, and we did give it up second half. Fantastic the way he stood up, and he dealt with the seconds as well. But, you know, at the end of the